Hello, plant hoarders and friends. My name is Kelly, and my channel, I have just named it Plant Hoarders Anonymous. So, welcome. This is a place where you can freely not know shit about your plants, and it's okay because we're gonna learn together, and we're gonna go from plant hoarders to plant enthusiasts. We're gonna know the names, and my ADHD ass cannot keep a schedule. So I just bounce around, blah, blah, blah. And right now, I can't sleep, so we're doing a late night side quest. Yes, we are doing a side quest tonight. I almost said today. And we are going to be doing the Weeping Pussy Willow. I'm a child, I can't say it without giggling. So, like all my plants, a spontaneous grab. I was like, no way. I didn't think about, like, when it gets 6 feet, I think it gets. I better find a place with, what are they called, vaulted ceilings? Sorry, it's so funny to me. Because everything is, all of them are just so random. I don't go into a store being like, oh, I'm buying a plant today. No. I go in and then I'm like, oh, like, you know, it just speaks to you. And it's like, I want to be with you. So, for this one, because it's kind of unique, I think. Oh, by the way, we're repotting her in this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and she deserves it. So, tomorrow I'm going to be, since I don't have 50 followers, which, by the way, subscribe so I can go live and you guys can just see me bounce to bounce and doing my plant thing. And maybe we learn stuff live, you know? That's fun, I think. Subscribe, like my videos, comment, like just that's cool, or why do you grab so many plants? It's irresponsible. I don't know, just any comment. I can handle it. So, I, unlike all the rest of these, actually kept the little card that it came with. And I thought right now is the great opportunity to read this. Judging on the size, I don't think it has like in-depth information, so technically I don't think we can call this like a full learning experience. This company, Excellent Cut Flowers, I think. That's what it looks like. Did I study the company? No, I don't do that stuff. I just grab, and even if they're like doing shady shit, like I saved a plant. I don't know. Okay, so let's read it. The Story of the Tree of Enchantment, or Salix caprea pendula. Wow, I always assumed I wasn't going to say those names right, but I think I did good on that one. The Weeping Pussy Willow is among... Sorry, this is sentimental. I don't know. I'll try to be mature about this. The Weeping Pussy Willow is among the most graceful trees. It is connected with all that is feminine, dreaming, intuition, emotion, enchantment, healing, and revitalization. Wow, I'd put her right next to me if I knew that. So the willow has long since been recognized as a sacred tree by poets, philosophers, and religious leaders because of the flexibility of the twigs. Like, you can see, very flexible, even when they're, like, yeah. So, The willow's flexibility symbolizes resilience and inspires us to move with life rather than resist what we are feeling. Legend has it that willow is bestowed with magical, capable of. Legend has it that willow is Legend has it. Legend has it that willow is bestowed with magical power capable of fulfilling wishes. What? I want to wish. For a wish to be granted, ask permission of the willow, explaining your desire. Select a pliable shoot and tie a loose knot in it, expressing your wish. When your wish is fulfilled, return and untie the knot, and remember to thank the willow for your gift. That's fucking cool. Okay, let me set up, and we'll be ready to repot this. Okay, so this is my mom's table. She's had it for years, and it's become kind of like my art space. Even though it's, I guess it's like super antique, but you know, things can be fixed. So I was gifted these gloves. Usually I don't wear gloves because I love feeling the soul. You know what? This isn't a glove situation. I can wait for that. So I was worried that her new home wasn't going to fit the pot, so I pressed it in, and I don't want to take it back out. But I just wanted to let you guys know there is a liner. So I take out my trusty soil. This is what my soil looks like. When I went to where I usually go, they were out of orchid bark, so I got peat moss. So right now, this is a 50-50 of charcoal and worm poop, and it still has orchid bark in it. Like, it was half gone, and I was you never know when you need soil, especially with dogs. Like, so many accidents. So yeah, this is what my soil looks like. I'm just going to place it, or put some in the bottom, and then we're gonna check out the root situation of the Pussy Willow. Alright, so I'm just putting some soil on the bottom, because I'm not really sure, again, about the Pussy Willow. Now I'm emphasizing it. The Pussy Willow's roots. So yeah, let's check her out. She came with all this bullshit on top, so I think, I don't know. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna put, like, maybe some of my crystals. All my crystals are given to me. And then there's this plant. Check this out. Oh, I just threw it all in there. I don't want it right now. So, it came with a mini plant, so maybe I put that in its own little thing. And so it stops taking nutrients from my Pussy Willow tree. And I'll just put this in here. One day I'm going to paint this. Pink's not really my jam. Pink belongs in some things, but not on me. I love looking at, like, I do like looking at a good outfit on with a friend. Like, most of my friends love pink. So I even tattooed pink flowers on me for my friend Lizzie. Anyways, let's do this. Alright, so I'm just gonna gently pull. Oh, it popped right out. Alright, let's tickle the roots. And Tanner, there was a while where my feed was just Tanner the planner. And that's where the first time I heard him say, all right, we're just going to tickle the roots. Oh, wait, no. I heard it, so, as a veteran, there's veteran programs through the VA, and one of them is horse therapy, where we learn to train Mustangs, like wild Mustangs, to be like, you know, people's pets, I guess. This farm is so amazing. It doesn't just give therapy to veterans, but kids with special needs, PTSD, like, it's really cool. So I volunteered to help them harvest garlic. I can't believe I remembered the topic. I usually don't. And we were, you know, pulling them, and one of the people were like, all right, before you like throw it in, let's try to tickle the roots and get as much soil off. It's just, it stuck with me. And this plant seems to be stuck on this tree. All right, let's investigate a little more. I guess I should hold this up more. All right. I know what makes more sense. I get there. Cool. So the last video we learned that the staghorn has these roots called tufted roots, I think, which are more like bottom and surface roots. These roots don't go too deep, and they kind of go like this, and I forget what it was called. Dang it. So I'm trying to find this little guy's roots. I think I did. I'm about to see, if I had the gloves, I wouldn't have, like, I think that's part of the therapy and what I like about plants, is that you literally just get to play in dirt. And because I can get into, like, paralysis, I guess my therapist called it, where, you know, that's where you get stuck and you literally just don't have the willpower to get up and do something, you know, like there's too much to do, so you just are like, ugh, and don't do anything. I'm an ignorer of problems often, which is why I'm in therapy. But, I don't know where I was going with that. See? There it is. Is this connected to the tree? Is this another willow? I feel like Steve Irwin. Looky here, mate. What we got here is a thing, which, yeah, there's a little branch coming. I have 2 willows. What? What am I going to do with 2 willows? I just thought it was one of those, like, you know, gets caught in the soil, kind of whatever. Wow. I have 2 willows. Maybe I'll give it to Gabe's mom. She has, like, nice space for it. And she has a greenhouse. It's on LaRue Road in Pigeon Springs, and it's called Good Earth Greenhouse. They have a Facebook link. I will put the link down below. I will put the link down below. I can't believe this was a baby willow the whole time. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. And I can see that it has its own root system. oh my gosh, coincidence. Like, I finally got a rooting thing for propagation, and I get to use it. This is closer to being an enthusiast, I think. And like I said, I will link Tanner the Planner, the guy that has like the jungle, and he's like, bye little phone people. He's great. And then this woman that like tries to grow everything, every seed, like challenge. She's amazing and has awesome monsteras. I like absorb information from them and slowly learn about like what should happen, or just, you know, most of my scrolls are like civil rights matter or plants, and my dogs, which are sleeping right now. I think in one video I said that's kind of why I do late night side quests, because they're chill. And then my neighbor was like, no, the world needs to see these puppies. And I was like, all right. So I'll start doing, well, tomorrow, let me talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow in sections, I'm going to move all of this because there are piles starting, which my ADHDers will get it. And so I need to reorganize the whole thing. I have arranged it many ways in my head. I think I have the layout that I want. This table I want to be like have sides that are plants, but I want them to have like more sun. You know what I mean? So I'm going to move my desk a bit over here because also my desk is kind of being overrun by plants, and I can't really accomplish things on it comfortably at least. And then also my cookie ghost will sit behind me. So I'm like, okay, trying to put makeup on that I know nothing about. So right now I'm just really searching. I'm searching for the root system so I can cut it off and propagate. This is like cutting the umbilical cord. I'm so excited. Alright, because it's late, I know like rinsing off all the roots and stuff. I'm doing a pretty good job gently taking these off. And I know it's not a huge deal to lose some of these like loose ones. It's these thicker ones, you know, that are really doing the you know. I can't believe there's a baby. As you can see, like I'm making progress. Like when I said umbilical cord, the baby is attached right over here. Oh my god. I feel like she's too young to be a mother. What else do I need? I got so excited that I wasn't expecting this. Alright, so plant enthusiasts do this very neatly. Usually have a spray bottle, but I don't grab that one. You wanna know why? I don't know. Okay. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, you know what? The best prize is the reprise. Comment down below if you know where that's from. See, I'm engaging you guys now, all my subscribers, okay? I got 23 now. I need 50 to make a live stream, which when I do larger things like I'm going to do tomorrow, that would be very useful. Okay, here we go. I've been tickling the roots, I think, as long. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to trim around because I've seen that done before. Oh my goodness. So I got these, right? And I realized there's like a length thing, so if I want a big one or need a big one, I got it. But if this is just a baby, oh, it's so cool. So I think on my journey to becoming an enthusiast, you're gonna see me really excited about tools and using them right. Like this powder, like I've never done this before. This is, mm. Oh, this is the first propagation of all my plants that I've gotten this excited about. Like I am genuinely, genuinely, I think I got it at the end. So excited. Okay, whew, I almost forgot alcohol. People have a spray bottle. It's like, this is what I do. I just pour it on and just boop, 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 boop to get it all. And then I don't wipe it off because I told people, or I've seen that that's okay. From Tanner the Planner. That one I know for sure. Okay, all these danglies, I'm going to cut off because I've seen it before. Oh. Okay. Like I think as long, I'm being selfish and not showing you. That's horrible. Why haven't I been up here to show you? Okay. All right. So, baby is attached right here. You see the root? Boop. That like whole part. And she's got a good, root going on. Then you can see all of these dangly bits, but you can see the main roots. So, from the knowledge that I have absorbed lately, I've seen a lot of people in repotting just really clean it out and trim. So that's what I'm going to do. All the dangly bits. And then I can have more control over everything. Will be out of the way. Okay. I am shaking. I am so excited. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just shaking on the inside. Whew. What if I messed up and just cut it? Oh my gosh. I would not talk to myself for weeks. I'd be so mad. I laugh at my own jokes. I think I'm hilarious. Let me know. Okay, I feel okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I have a little brush. I use it for something else, however. Let me go grab it real quick. So, I'm just going to start brushing away at this. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wasn't trying. So, good thing I did this. So the root is actually right here. Right there. And I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it and it's gonna grow 6 feet. Okay. I'm new at this, so bear with me with the camera angles, okay? Maybe I need to bring you guys closer. Like, this moves. Dirt. Oh, sitting is so much better for my feet. I have hammer toe on my left foot severely, so in a few moments I will be getting foot surgery on my left foot. My right foot shows signs of it, but I can correct it with stuff. It's been working, wearing inserts and stuff, so but not on my left foot. It wants to kill me. Like, I live with chronic pain, but this is a whole different pain. Okay, I'm stalling. Alright. So, I'm not holding the root. I thought I was. This is... Oh my goodness. Oh, my baby. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? I didn't get it on film. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Here it is. Here it is. And I saved some of the little ones. Oh. Okay. Do I put alcohol on it first? No. I'm just gonna swirly swirl, because that's what it says. I'm using this. What is it? Garden Safe Take Root. Alright. So swirly swirly swirl, tappy tappy tap. And tappy tappy tap. Okay. I made a little hole for it so it can have a safe journey into the soil, away from its mama. I just thought this was like a weed. Just one of those things that sometimes grows from the soil. I'm digging through the soil I dumped in there. Sometimes if it's like decent soil, I'll just mix it into mine, I guess. I grabbed a clump like this to top this little baby off. Oh, simmer down. Simmer down, Kelly. Okay. I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. Oh, wait. I did it in reverse. I was gonna... Oh. I don't know what face that was. Okay, so she knows my excitement that she's here. She just felt it. And all the love. OMG. I did not know there would be a double potting tonight. It makes it worth of me not being able to fall asleep. I'm gonna be able to fall asleep like a bird. So let me grab some water for her. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little soil. Let them settle in there. And that's too big. Fuck. Un momento. Maybe this one. Here's the first potting of the night that I did not know needed to happen. That made me so happy. Okay, but back to the main event. Okay, so far I've put soil on the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm digging for my soil because, like I said, it has like worm poop and all the good stuff that you need. OMG. She looks fucking dope. And she has plenty of, yeah. I just want her to be in something pretty. I have an idea. I'm a genius. So, I was thinking of just taking the same thing. She'll get new soil. And I'll plop her right there. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just plop her right there. Because it doesn't look like, it doesn't look too out of place with the edge of the fucking the edge of this. We have this root ball. We have this, which is more her size. I'm gonna put soil in the middle of it, and she's gonna be elevated above this, and hopefully encouraged to grow with this new soil. I'm gonna wait a week and a half or so till most of these plants are gonna be dry, and then I have, not sponsored, but Arbor. It's a organic. It's for houseplants, fruits, veggies, and flowers. It prevents the buildup of insects, mites, and multiple labeled pests. So I see little fruit flies running around. I don't like that. Oh, so I saw the other day, and I wish I knew what it was called, but there's stuff you can put in your soil, like these little pellets that keep pests away too. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. All right. Put some soil in it. I'm kind of pushing it to the side so she can sit in it nicely. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab all this soil. It's okay on this channel to not fucking know and guess. We'll get to this plant, this tree. Okay, I'm gonna clean up a bit and then we'll top this off with water and talk about what we just did. All right. So, we repotted. We repotted her. She looks so stunning. Like, I love it. I absolutely, like, love this moment, and I'm glad it was captured. Another one. I love this shirt because it's free. Oh, my. I don't know why I'm being weird and saying my. So, let's water her. So, here she is. Let me, do some final looks. Oh my god, the baby. That's not cluttered. This is why I want to change everything. Because I feel like there's a better way to put these plants. All I've been doing is just getting them and placing them down where they fit. You know, no rhyme, no reason. Who needs one? I do. Alright. Time for the final looks. Ooh. Dude. Yeah. Here. I'm probably going to take... No, I'm not going to touch it. Boom. So, this is going to be the next plant that I research. I see them everywhere. I know they're like something like I'm not sure, but I thought I murdered this plant. Like, I kept it out of pure stubbornness, right? Like, I hate to admit when, like, failure. I hate to admit failure. I'm working on it because, I mean, don't we all, though, on social media? Like, we edit our lives, and I'm tired. So, if you want to see me talk about this plant, or even learn about it if you don't know everything about it, tune in, because I'll be giving shorts, and then I'll also be, you know, doing the whole thing and posting it. Subscribe so I can go live, and I don't have to edit things out, and you guys can ask me questions. That's fun, right? So I need 50 subscribers. Like my videos, and I don't know, what do they say? Ring the bell for notifications. Just, I hope, yeah, I will link all the people that I mentioned and the greenhouse down in the description, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Later, Gators.